Hey there, mathematicians. This week in Unit Study, we're going to practice some division problems that include fair share and measurement. And it's really important that we understand the difference between these two types of division problems, because that's going to help us make better sense of the problems we are trying to solve. So we're going to look at one problem together, and we're first going to decide, is it a fair share type of problem or a measurement type of problem? After, we're going to actually solve that problem and explain our thinking. So, throughout this, there will be some times where the video stops to ask you questions. Please take your time and answer those questions. If you're not sure, just give it your best shot. Don't spend the whole rotation worrying about our response to the video. So let's get started. We're going to decide, is this problem a measurement or a fair share type of problem? I'm going to read it to you now. An airline has 81 guests flying on a plane to Boston. 3 people can sit in each row of the airplane. The airplane has 34 rows. Will there be enough seats for all of the guests to have a seat for their trip to Boston? So, with our measurement strategy, or measurement type of problem, we always know how many are in each group, but we're not sure how many groups there are. In a fair share type of problem, we know how many groups there are, but we're not sure how many are in each group. So, as I described each of these different types, what do you think this problem more matches with? Measurement or fair share? Go ahead and type your thinking into Play Pause It now. All right, let's check it together. Again, measurement types of division problems, we know how many are in each group, but we don't know how many groups there are. And with fair share, we know exactly how many groups there are, but we don't know how much is in each group. Well, in this problem, we know there's 81 guests flying and there's 3 people in each row. So that means there's 3 in each group. We don't know how many rows we need or how many groups we need. So this is a measurement type of problem. So we're going to put a check mark above measurement because it's measurement. Now we're going to solve it. So we're going to go over to Play Pause It, and we're going to show a way to solve this problem. So we know there's 81 guests and there's 3 rows, 3 in each row. So if I bring over 3 tiles, that makes 1 row. So there's 3, and I'm trying to decide how many rows we need. There's 6, there's 9, 12, 15, 18. Right now I'm at 18, but I know there's 81 people on the plane. So I want you to continue this either in Braining Camp, on your desk, or with tools, and see if you can figure out how many rows there are. After you've put in your answer, I'm going to finish the problem and you can check it with me. All right, let's check it together. We're at 18. I'm going to continue adding rows of 3. There's 21, 24, 27, and 30. And then we've got 33 and 36. I'm going to start a new section over here. There's 39, 42, 45, 48, 51, 54, 57, 60, 63, 69, 72, 75, 78, and 81. Now we have all of the passengers on our plane. So now we need to decide how many rows there are. Well, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Here's 12 more, so that's 24, 25, 26. There's 26 rows of 3 people. So our answer is 26 rows. So I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste this. I'm going to click the share, copy image, and then bring it over and double tap to paste. and put it inside this box. Now I need to explain my thinking. So I think there will be 26 rows filled if there are 81 guests. I think this because I know there is 3 people per row, and 81 divided by 3 is 26. Now, one other part was the airplane has 34 rows. Will there be enough rows? Yes, there are enough rows. So I have now decided if it's a measurement or fair share type of problem. Then I use the measurement strategy to help me determine how many rows there are. And over here, I explained my thinking and I went ahead and answered the question. Now with fair share, it's a little bit different. With fair share, we know how many groups there are. So for example, we would have a question that says we want to split something 3 different ways equally, and we have 30 of them, 30 different pencils, for example, that we want to give to 3 different students. We would just fair share 1 into each group until we get to 30, and we want to know how many is in each of these groups. So fair share and measurement problems do work a little bit different with our strategies. And we're going to learn more strategies as time goes on, but for now, these 2 strategies are strategies that you can use to help you solve in part 2 and 3. So now that you've watched this video, you're going to go to part 2 and watch this video and then start practicing. Have fun, and we're so excited to see the thinking that you do.